When it comes to making a difference, whether it's through your work, your style, or your ideas, aim to be the go-to person for solutions. However, here's the catch. The quality of attention you attract matters. Strive for respect, not just eyeballs. Be the individual who adds genuine value and brings something unique to the table. This way, you're not just grabbing attention, you're commanding it. Choose your moments wisely and make your presence felt. Encourage others to do the work, but always take credit. Think of yourself as the head coach of a championship team. You may not be on the field scoring goals or making tackles, but you're the strategist behind every win. This reflects the essence of this principle. It's not a call for laziness, it's a strategy for effective leadership. Great coaches understand that they don't win games by doing all the work themselves. They win by assembling a team of top-tier talent, guiding them toward a common objective, and then stepping into the limelight to claim the trophy with them. The art lies in incorporating each player's contribution into your grand game plan. While delegating, keep your eye on the ball. A true coach knows every play, every strategy, and every potential outcome. So, the next time you face a significant challenge, put on your coaching hat, assemble your squad, set the game plan, and when the final whistle blows, be prepared to proudly lift that trophy high. In the arena of power, the one orchestrating the win often becomes the legend. Law 1. Never outshine the master. Avoid drawing attention to your skills or intelligence that surpass those of your superiors. By not outshining them, you ensure they feel secure and maintain their position of power. Law 2. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. Friends may betray you, and enemies can be more reliable if manipulated correctly. Be cautious about trusting friends completely and understand the strategic use of enemies. Law 3. Conceal your intentions. Keep your plans secret to maintain an element of surprise and control over situations. Revealing intentions can make you vulnerable to manipulation and interference. Law 4. Always say less than necessary. Avoid unnecessary communication to control the information others have about you. Limiting your words enhances your mysterious aura and minimizes potential misunderstandings. Law 5. So much depends on reputation. Guard it with your life. Reputation is a valuable asset that influences how others perceive and treat you. Protect your reputation by being strategic about the information you reveal and the actions you take. Law 6. Court attention at all costs. Cultivate an image that attracts attention and makes you memorable. The more attention you have, the more power you can wield. Law 7. Get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. Delegate tasks to others while ensuring you receive credit for their accomplishments. This allows you to accumulate power without the burden of doing all the work yourself. Law 8. Attract others, use bait if needed. Here's a powerful idea that flips common thinking. Rather than actively seeking others, make them come to you. It's not about being passive, it's about creating a magnetic pull. When you draw people in, you're not only saving energy, but also establishing a strong position. The bait could be your unique skills, valuable resources, or an unbeatable offer. Make it so compelling that people can't resist coming to you. Once they're in your territory, you set the rules and control the game. Law 9. Win through actions, not arguments. Arguments might win in the battle of words, but actions win the war of perception. This principle highlights the limited power of verbal persuasion compared to the undeniable impact of deeds. In any power dynamic, words are cheap. Anyone can make claims or endless debates, but actions speak volumes. Your actions are your proof, your track record, and your most convincing argument. Instead of arguing your point, show others through your actions. Deliver results that are so compelling that your point becomes self-evident. In the realm of power, it's not about talking the most, but delivering. Law 10. Avoid unhappiness and unluckiness. Emotions and attitudes are contagious, and not all are worth catching. Protect yourself from negativity by steering clear of unhappy and unlucky individuals. In the realm of power, it's crucial to surround yourself with positive influences. Choose your company wisely. Be picky about the people you surround yourself with. Being around negativity not only brings you down, but can also harm your reputation and slow your progress. In the world of power, your network is crucial. Align yourself with those who uplift, challenge, and contribute positively to your life. Law 11. Make yourself indispensable. While independence is valued in the power game, being a strategic asset is key. Make yourself indispensable by offering something unique, whether it's a skill, resource, or connection. Your goal is to become a key player, someone others can't easily replace. Build a skill set, knowledge base, or network that makes you the go-to person. The more people depend on you, the more power you hold. Law 12. Strategic honesty and generosity. Trust is valuable in the power game, and this law guides you on how to use it wisely. It's not about deceit, it's about strategic openness. In a skeptical world, well-timed acts of honesty or generosity can disarm others, breaking down barriers and shifting power dynamics in your favor. The key is to be selective. Reveal just enough to gain trust and create a sense of obligation. Understand your audience, know when to be open, and appreciate the value of reciprocity. When others perceive your honesty or generosity, they're likely to reciprocate, enhancing your power and influence. Law 13. Appeal to self-interest when seeking help. When you ask for help, focus on what interests the other person rather than relying on their mercy or gratitude. Altruism is rare, but self-interest is something everyone understands. In the power game, seeking favors can be tricky. If you appeal to someone's mercy, making them feel sorry for you, you might come across as weak. Instead, frame your request to benefit them. This not only improves your chances of success, but also establishes a mutually beneficial relationship. It's not about manipulation, but negotiation. Identify what the other person values, be it recognition, profit, or influence, and show them how helping you can help them achieve that. It's a win-win that enhances both your power and theirs. So when you need assistance, don't just ask for a favor, offer an opportunity. Make it clear what the other person gains, and they'll be more likely to help. Law 14. Act like a friend, think like a spy. Information is power, and this law is about gathering intelligence. It doesn't endorse espionage or deceit, but emphasizes the importance of being aware of your environment and the people around you. In any power dynamic, the more you know, the better you can act. Listen more than you speak, observe more than you show, and ask questions that reveal more than they seem to. The goal is to understand the motivations, strengths, and weaknesses of those around you. It's not about manipulation, but navigating the landscape effectively. Being a spy here means being a keen observer and a strategic communicator. Gathering insights to make informed decisions and anticipate others' moves. Be friendly but vigilant, open but discerning, because in the game of power, understanding the game is often the key to winning. Law 15. Eliminate threats completely. To safeguard your goals and well-being, it's crucial to take decisive action against any force that poses a significant threat, be it a business competitor, a disruptive team member, or a recurring issue. This law emphasizes dealing with challenges thoroughly and conclusively. A threat that's only partially addressed can return stronger, smarter, and more determined. When facing significant opposition, remember this law. Take decisive action that leaves no room for doubt or a comeback, because in the world of power, a problem half solved can come back to haunt you. Law 16. Increase respect through absence. This law taps into the psychology of scarcity and desire. When you're always available, you risk being taken for granted. By creating a sense of absence, you become more valued. This isn't about playing hard to get, but managing your time and presence. Whether in a business setting, a social circle, or a personal relationship, your absence should be as noticeable as your presence, creating a vacuum only you can fill. Finding the right balance is key. Too much absence and you risk irrelevance, too little and you lose the allure of scarcity. Law 17. Cultivate unpredictability for power. Predictability is the enemy of power, and this law emphasizes the advantage of being enigmatic. Cultivating an air of unpredictability keeps others on their toes, unable to prepare for your actions. This doesn't mean being erratic or unreliable. Instead, purposefully be ambiguous. In various aspects of life, a well-timed surprise can shift the balance of power in your favor. It keeps people unsure of what to expect, enhancing your influence. The key is calculated unpredictability that serves your goals, not randomness for its own sake. Law 18. Build bridges, not fortresses. While it might seem tempting to isolate yourself by building walls, this law warns against the dangers of cutting yourself off. Isolation doesn't make you strong, it makes you vulnerable. Power often comes from relationships, alliances, and networks. When you isolate yourself, you lose touch with the world, missing out on market trends, conversations, collaboration opportunities, and growth. Instead of isolating, focus on building bridges. Engage with your community, collaborate with peers, and stay connected to what's happening around you. Law 19. Know your audience. Understanding the influence and temperament of those around you is crucial. Offending the wrong person can have severe consequences. This law emphasizes the importance of reading the room in various settings, business, social, or personal. People have different power levels and sensitivities. Aligning yourself with key players can unlock opportunities, while missteps can lead to challenges that are hard to contain. Political savvy is as important as technical skills in any power game. Law 20. Maintain flexibility. Avoid full commitment. Commitment can be a double-edged sword, leading to strong alliances but also limiting your options. This law advises a level of detachment that allows you to maneuver more freely. By not fully committing to any one party, you retain the ability to pivot, take advantage of opportunities, and sidestep potential pitfalls. It's not about being disloyal, but maintaining independence that keeps your options open. Flexibility often outweighs the benefits of rigid alliances. Law 21. Use the element of surprise. Appearing less savvy or informed than you are can work to your advantage. This law teaches you to play the role of a sucker to catch others off guard. Being underestimated allows you to capitalize on weaknesses others may expose, especially in business meetings or social gatherings. It's about harnessing the power of surprise to gather insights and make strategic moves when the timing is right. This approach requires discipline and an understanding of human behavior, aiming not to deceive for its own sake, but to position yourself in a way that amplifies your influence. The next time you're underestimated, use that moment to gather valuable insights for the future. Law 22. Use the surrender tactic. Sometimes giving up can be a strategic move to gain power. When facing overwhelming odds or in a losing situation, continuing to fight can deplete your resources and damage your reputation. Surrendering in this context is not about giving up entirely, but regrouping and redirecting your energy towards more favorable outcomes. It helps conserve resources, gain time, and even win sympathy or support. It's like a tactical retreat to set the stage for a future advance, a counterintuitive move that could lead to a bigger win down the road. In the realm of power, even a setback can be a setup for a comeback. Law 23. Concentrate your forces. Focusing on one important goal is vital for success. Spreading your energy across multiple projects or objectives risks achieving mediocre results in all of them. Concentrating your forces means pouring all your effort, time, and resources into achieving something truly remarkable. It's about creating a ripple effect where success in one area provides the leverage and resources to succeed in others, generating momentum in various aspects of life. A laser-focused approach can yield extraordinary results. Law 24. Master social dynamics. Navigating social situations with grace, tact, and finesse is as important as any skill. Being a courtier in this sense doesn't mean being subservient or insincere, but understanding the nuances of human interaction. It involves knowing when to speak, when to listen, and when to let others shine. This social acumen can open doors, build mutually beneficial relationships, and make you an invaluable asset where understanding social cues and norms is crucial. Law 25. Recreate yourself. You don't have to be defined by who you are today. Take control of your narrative and become the architect of your identity. In a world that often puts people in boxes, the ability to redefine yourself is a form of power. It breaks free from societal expectations, providing the freedom to pursue true goals and desires. This is not about being inauthentic, but recognizing that identity is fluid. You have the agency to choose who you want to be and how you want to be perceived. This self-determination can be liberating, opening up new avenues for personal and professional growth. If you ever feel stuck or pigeonholed, remember you have the power to recreate yourself. Law 26. Keep a clean reputation. In the world of power, how you look matters, especially when it comes to integrity and ethics. Always aim to have a clean reputation by navigating moral and ethical dilemmas carefully. In any power dynamic, a tarnished reputation can lead to downfall. Scandals, ethical lapses, or even the appearance of impropriety can quickly erode trust and credibility. Be vigilant about how others perceive your actions and decisions. You don't need to be perfect, but it's crucial to be cautious and prudent. Make sure that if others are doing something on your behalf, it can't be traced back to you. Maintaining a clean image can be as influential as your ability to get things done. Law 27. Build a devoted following. Wondering how some people have such loyal followings? It's not just charisma. They tap into the deep-seated need for belief in something greater than oneself. Leverage this by presenting a compelling and emotionally resonant vision. The more people feel part of something larger, the more devoted they become. Whether for a business, cause, or personal brand, remember that people follow you not just for what you offer, but for what you stand for. Law 28. Act with boldness. Boldness isn't just a character trait, it's a way of living. Acting decisively and with confidence commands attention and inspires trust. Hesitation and half measures can make you seem unsure and diminish your influence. People are drawn to confidence like a magnet that draws them in and aligns them with your vision. Whether making a big or small move, be bold and go all in. Law 29. Plan for long-term success. Success doesn't happen by accident. It results from meticulous planning and foresight. While it's tempting to focus on immediate steps, this law encourages thinking long-term. Consider your end game and how you'll get there. Planning all the way to the end not only prepares you for success, but also helps anticipate potential obstacles. Take time to pause, plan, and prepare for all possible outcomes. Law 30. Make achievements look effortless. Successful people often make their accomplishments look easy by design, not accident. Presenting your achievements as effortless adds a sense of mastery that elevates your status. While revealing the struggle humanizes you, maintaining an air of effortlessness creates awe and adds a layer of mystique to your persona. Remember, it's not an invitation to be lazy. The work still needs to be done and done well. The trick is in the presentation. Show the masterpiece, not just the labor behind it. Law 31. Guide decisions with options. Choice may seem real, but when you control the options, it becomes an illusion. This law teaches the art of subtly guiding decisions, steering people toward outcomes that favor you, all while making them think they're in control. When negotiating, for example, present options that are acceptable to you, but vary in appeal to the other party. People need to feel in control, and by giving them options, you satisfy this need while still guiding the outcome. Law 32. Appeal to fantasies. While reality has limits, fantasies are boundless. This law taps into the power of imagination and the allure of the unattainable. When you offer a glimpse into a more exciting, fulfilling world, people are naturally drawn to you. Iconic brands and influential people sell dreams, captivating the public's imagination. However, it's crucial to strike a balance between aspiration and attainability to avoid overpromising and under-delivering. Law 33. Identify weaknesses. Everyone has a weakness, a gap in the castle wall, usually an insecurity, uncontrollable emotion, or a secret. This law is about finding that weak point and understanding its power. It's not about exploitation, but gaining a nuanced understanding of the people around you. Knowing someone's weaknesses gives you an edge in negotiations, influence, and relationships. However, use this knowledge responsibly, as unethical use can lead to manipulation and betrayal. Law 34. Carry yourself with dignity. Confidence is a statement to the world. This law emphasizes the importance of carrying yourself with a certain level of dignity and self-assurance, similar to royalty. It's not about arrogance or entitlement, but understanding your worth. When you project self-assurance and dignity, you set the tone for how others should interact with you, attracting respect, opportunities, and loyalty. Remember, a king is not just confident, but also fair and wise, qualities that should reflect in your actions. Law 35. Master the art of timing. Timing is crucial in any endeavor, be it business, strategic moves, or relationships. Developing a keen sense of timing is an invaluable skill in any power dynamic. Understanding the rhythms of your environment, the moods of people around you, and broader trends in your industry or field is key. Syncing your actions with these elements increases your chances of success. Mastering timing starts with observation, patience, and listening to intuition, emphasizing that sometimes waiting for the right moment yields better results than force or effort. Law 36. Disdain unattainable things. Desire can be tricky. It drives us to achieve but can also lead to stress or obsession. This law suggests managing your desires carefully, especially for things you can't have. Ignoring the unattainable not only saves you from unnecessary stress, but also enhances your power. Showing disdain or indifference towards what's out of reach maintains your dignity and control, sending a message that you're above petty desires. Focus on what you can control, preserve your emotional energy, and create a composed persona. Law 37. Create compelling spectacles. Actions speak louder than words. This law emphasizes the impact of grand gestures and unforgettable displays. Spectacles capture imaginations, stir emotions, and make you memorable. Think of iconic moments in history or your industry. They often involve bold public displays. However, a spectacle must align with your goals, brand, and message. Create a spectacle that resonates, captivates, and uplifts spirits. Law 38. Think freely, behave conformingly. Individuality is valuable, but standing out too much can make you a target. This law advises a delicate balance. Maintain your unique thoughts, but be cautious about how openly you display them. Adapt your behavior to fit in with social or professional norms, allowing you the freedom to be unconventional in your thoughts and actions without disrupting the environment. Law 39. Stir up waters to catch fish. Sometimes, the status quo needs shaking up. This law encourages the calculated use of chaos and disruption to gain an advantage. Stirring the waters makes it easier to maneuver and achieve objectives, but it's a high-risk strategy requiring careful planning. Uncontrolled chaos can backfire, damaging your reputation and relationships. Know when to stir the waters and when to let them settle. Law 40. Despise the free lunch. Be wary of freebies. They often come with hidden costs. This law advises caution with anything that appears to be a free lunch. Accepting something for free can create unspoken obligations, expectations, or compromises your independence. Aim for mutually beneficial exchanges where both parties have a stake, ensuring clearer terms and a balanced relationship. Be mindful of the implications when accepting gifts or favors. Law 41. Carve your own path. Stepping into the shoes of a highly successful person can be challenging. This law advises caution, highlighting the inevitable comparisons and high expectations that come with such a role. Instead of trying to outdo your predecessor, carve out your own path. Bring something new to the table that sets you apart, allowing you to establish your own legacy and excel on your terms. Law 42. Strike the leader, scatter the flock. Leadership is a powerful focal point, and this law emphasizes the impact of targeting it. Neutralizing a leader often leads to a loss of direction and cohesion within the group, making it easier for you to achieve your objectives. Whether discrediting arguments or offering a more compelling vision, carefully assess the situation and execute your move with precision, considering potential risks. Law 43. Win hearts and minds. Power isn't just about force. It's often more effective when invisible. This law advocates for indirect influence, focusing on winning people's hearts and minds to gain their genuine support. Building this kind of influence takes time, active listening, empathy, and consistency. When people genuinely like and respect you, they are more likely to support your initiatives, defend you, and extend their loyalty. Law 44. Mirror effect. Mirroring is a powerful psychological tactic. This law teaches how to use it to your advantage by reflecting people's behavior or ideas, disarming them and gaining an upper hand. Use mirroring subtly and selectively, understanding the context and the person you're dealing with. Overuse can make you appear insincere or manipulative. Law 45. Advocate for change gradually. Change is inevitable but unsettling. This law advises a balanced approach to change. Advocate for it, but avoid overwhelming or alienating others. Rapid, sweeping changes can create resistance, so make incremental changes to allow people time to adjust, understand implications, and buy into your vision. Law 46. Embrace imperfections. Perfection may seem admirable, but it can be a liability. This law warns against appearing too flawless, competent, or perfect. By showing vulnerability or imperfection, you become more relatable and trustworthy. While not advocating deliberate mistakes, being mindful of how you're perceived and showing a bit of your human side can make you more likable and influential. Law 47. Know when to stop. Success is thrilling, but it can also be blinding. This law is a warning to those caught up in victory's excitement. Knowing when to stop is just as crucial as knowing when to act. Pushing too far and too fast after a win can turn allies into enemies and bring unforeseen challenges. It can also lessen the impact of your victory. The key is setting clear objectives and having the discipline to stop when you've achieved them. This requires self-awareness and the ability to step back and assess the situation objectively, even in the midst of success. So the next time you find yourself winning, take a moment to evaluate. Have you achieved your goals? If yes, it might be time to quit while you're ahead and plan your next move carefully. Law 48. Embrace flexibility. Flexibility is vital in a constantly changing world. This law advises adaptability and the ability to assume a form that allows you to flow and change according to the situation. Being formless doesn't mean lacking direction. It means having the ability to adapt strategies and tactics as circumstances require. Stay unpredictable to keep opponents off balance while staying in control. In today's fast-paced world where technology, social dynamics, and global events constantly change, adaptability is key. As we conclude our exploration of the 48 laws of power, remember that power is about understanding the principles behind these laws. They are practical tools to navigate the real world, achieve your goals, and become the most powerful version of yourself. Use this knowledge responsibly, whether to uplift others, create positive change, build a legacy, or avoid becoming a cautionary tale. The game of power is being played around you, and armed with this knowledge, you can play it well and responsibly. What's your next move?